Morning. It is Friday, it's November 9th, and it's Andrew here on my own because herself has gone to do her surgery this morning. So as you've probably seen from the videos this week, Elena's got this big awkward looking cast yoke on her hand after kind of breaking her finger fairly badly. So yeah, she's gone for surgery this morning. She might even be watching this now if you are. Morning. Best of luck, like. So she won't be here today. Some would say she could come in after the surgery, but look, whatever. I don't know who would say that. But yeah, so hopefully she'll have a very quick and speedy recovery afterwards. So I'm sure she'll let us know how she's getting on anyway throughout the morning. Now, in the meantime, we've got a busy one coming up on the show this morning. We're going to launch something at after 8 o'clock on the show this morning. We've got a brand new Endgame that's coming up as well, and we've loads of bits of messing. And we'll have our Rev Me Up, Get Me Going, Happy Crack Weekend song as well. So if you have a suggestion for that, we'll do that as well on the show this morning. Now, weather-wise today, it's wet out there now. We're going to see further heavy scattered showers right across the county, both this morning and into the early afternoon. Highest temperatures today of about 12 or 13 degrees, and kind of like that for the weekend actually really. We're going to see kind of mixed scattered spells with sunny spells in places, and temperatures on average of about 11 or 12 degrees. Paper-wise this morning, the Times Ireland edition leads with no deal plan will include new border in the Irish Sea, and backlog forces women to wait 20 weeks for smear test results. It's also on the front page of the Times Ireland edition this morning. The Examiner says Harris faces calls for audit from doctors. Over 3,000 legal cases are pending, with 113 set to cost over 10 million each. That's also on the front page. And Stand Up for Our Children and Ban Guns. There's pictures of some of the survivors of that shooting in America yesterday. It was a bunch of students shot dead by a former Marine, as pictured on the front page of the Irish Examiner this morning. And 25% of GPs won't provide abortion service, finds a new poll also inside the Examiner there this morning. The Independent then says police probe if Irish charity worker was stabbed to death for his phone. This is the awful story about John Curran. He was discovered with multiple stab wounds at around half 10 in the morning on Wednesday in Cape Town in South Africa. And now they believe that he may have been mugged and they were trying to get his phone off him, which is just such tragic and stupid reason to do anything like that, but very sadly John has passed away. And Theresa May risks Brexit row over DUP and the Irish Sea border, same story there. And the Mirror has a brilliant story. Late mum leaves 3.8 million euro of her fortune to her sons, right? But for her daughters, she leaves china plates and cutlery. Wouldn't you be sick? The Irish mum did not exactly divide her assets her assets equally between her 6 children, according to the front page of the Mirror. And 3 huge asteroids will fly dangerously close to Earth this weekend. The NASA are saying that the asteroids will make a very close approach. The biggest of which is predicted to measure up to 30 metres across, which will whiz past us tomorrow, according to the Mirror this morning. We'll be grand. Don't go out and panic by yet. Top trends that we're waking up to this morning. Love Made Me Do It. It's the top trend in Ireland, and I was like, what is this? It's Cheryl's new single. I don't know if we're calling her Cheryl or Cheryl Cole or Cheryl Tweedy, but Cheryl. It's her new single. It's the top trend in Ireland because last night it was released online and on Spotify at midnight. I haven't heard it yet. I'm hoping to get a bit of it to play today. The version we've been sent is the explicit version, so I'm hoping that by the time the show's over this morning, they'll have sent the radio edit because it's just the explicit version we have. White House still trending after the fallout from the press conference with Donald Trump and the CNN reporter Jim Acosta. That's still trending from Wednesday. And Bate versus Chelsea is also trending. That was in the Europa League last night, and Chelsea won 1-0. Now, if like me, around this time of year, excuse me, obviously you're probably thinking ahead towards Christmas and Christmas shopping, but I have also been looking ahead to possible holidays or the odd breakaway in 2019. Well, according to the papers this morning, Iceland is the safest place to go on holiday, so that could be something that might kind of sway your decision for 2019, followed by the United Arab Emirates, like places like Abu Dhabi and Dubai. But there's also, I'll go through the list of them on the radio show this morning, there's also the not so safest places to travel has been released as well in some of this list. And can I ask, actually, speaking of Christmas, has anybody watching this, I know some people would have started their Christmas shopping, but has anybody, or would you like to be brave enough to admit to finishing your Christmas shopping? Because there's another story about a mother in the papers this morning who has all her Christmas shopping done 3 months before the big day. She even has presents bought and wrapped for her new nephew who hasn't been born yet. Apparently he's not due to be born for another 2 to 3 weeks. So that's organisation for you. So has anybody watching this either almost finished or completely finished their Christmas shopping? Let us know and get on. You can comment here or text or WhatsApp the number for the radio station, 083 300 3300, all right? Listen, I better get rocking. I'm going to make a coffee, and being on my own this morning, I have to do everything. I mean, I have to make my own coffee. Can you believe this? Even though she had one hand, I still made her make coffee, and now I have to go and bloody do my own. Ugh. Enjoy your day. Let me know what you do for the weekend, if there's any plans or anything happening. And yeah, we'll talk at the radio in a few minutes. Good luck.